name is Ellie.
Hello, guys. My name is Fama, whatever. Welcome to the third episode of Good Vibe Factory. So, as usual, we're gonna talk about like a lot of subject, but today the main subject is
The one and only, the bro code.
the bro code. So, first of all, what is a bro code to you?
Like most people would say, it's the rules by which every man should go by if they are friends, brothers, and they known each other for a long time.
I agree, but do you need to know someone for a long time to call him a bro? Honestly,
Uh, yeah, because you have to go through certain things before I can consider a brother. Because
Yeah,
if I met you yesterday and we just got a drink together, what guarantee that we're gonna continue seeing each other or being
Mhm.
associated with each other? So before I call you bro, there needs to be a history for it.
okay, agree. But what kind of like event in that history stuff? Like,
Everything, like good, bad, and ugly. Like that's what makes it. That's what we call the term family, from
Mhm.
the people that you've been through everything for a long period of time that has stood the test of time. So
mhm.
if I consider you bro, that means we've been through a lot. So I
But-
expect you to behave in a certain way.
I don't want to go to the extreme, like saying that, oh, you need to save my life for me to call you a bro. But, like, there is some requirements,
There is.
to call someone a bro. So, if you help me out maybe 1-2 times, I'm not going to call you a bro straight away. But,
You get in there.
yeah, I think, like, but to me, like, the main rule, anyways, the first one is to have, like, a bro's back. If you have a bro back,
Yes, sir.
I can call you a bro.
Agree.
But when I say having my back, what do you think? What do you have in mind when we said like having a bro's back?
I mean, I think having the bros back, first of all, it comes to with a few things. You know, in life, you're not always gonna be up, like whether it's financially, emotionally, or in any areas. So sometimes it's good to have those people that believe in you when you don't believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a brother is someone that, like I like the term says, is accountable for you and for
Mhm.
yourself. Like someone that helps you when nobody else can help you, that believes in you when nobody else can believe in you. That's what
yeah.
a brother is.
Yeah, true. I have a couple of a couple of bros, but
And how do you know they are your bros? Because it's what made them become your bros.
that's the thing. Like as you said, like we went through it. We went through some kind of different stuff,
Yeah.
And to be fair, most of my bros, I don't know if like it's positive, but most of my bros almost died with them, It's just it. Like almost died in a car, almost died in a party, in a fight. We're like plenty stuff, and we call each other bros since that. So I think there is, let's say the basic bros. Basic bros is like the one that you know for years,
Yes, sir.
for
Okay.
years and years. Like one of my best bros, I know him like since we were like maybe 4 years old,
Mhm.
So this is a bro for life because we're still in contact. We don't talk that much all the time, and to me that's a bro.
Oh,
You don't have to call to talk to him like all the time,
I agree.
but when you
From time
need
to time,
him,
yeah,
he's here.
Yeah.
I did my 30th birthday like last year.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm 30. I mean, I did my 30th birthday last year, and I was talking to my bro like maybe 4 or 5 times this year,
Yeah.
And I just tell him, bro, I'm doing my birthday, 30th. Will you be here? I was like, bro, I'm gonna take my ticket tonight.
Let's go.
So
Yeah.
I don't have to say a lot of stuff.
Of course.
He understand me properly.
Yeah.
And if I need him,
Yeah.
if I'm in danger or something like that, I know that I can call him.
Yeah.
And he will come. Obviously, you're not gonna pick up the phone like straight away. I'll have to call him maybe 4 times because that's a bro. Sometimes like they don't
Yeah,
just pick
busy.
up the phone. But if you need help or if you need him, he'll be here. Okay. So to me, there is some rules when we're talking about the bro code.
I agree.
It's called the bro code because
For a
there is
reason.
codes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is like the code that everybody knows.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna read some of them
Yeah, some of them,
for this episode.
Absolutely.
But there is some unwritten rules
Ooh.
that you can't break.
Okay.
Sorry for my English.
No
Break.
worries. No worries.
You know?
We'll talk about those as well.
And so yeah, we need, because maybe we have different perspective about it, And for this episode, people can't see it, but there is woman in the room. So
yeah, we're not alone. So.
while we're saying here, what we're saying here, have to stay private. Even we're gonna put it online straight after. So it's not gonna be that private.
Let's do
But
it.
don't go to all of your friends and say, "Oh, I know the bro code." You don't know shit. We're gonna
Yeah.
talk about regular stuff, okay?
And
That
then
people know.
the good thing is you're gonna see the perspectives on how men see it and how they understand it and why they need it in their lives and what's important for it to have it.
Exactly. So go ahead, like, try to read some
Go
rules.
to the first, which is the basic and one of my favorites. That's why I believe it's number one.
Mhm.
It's having your brother's back.
Exactly. And what we means when we're saying that is, if I go to a party,
Yeah.
okay, and we need to fight,
Yes.
you fight with me until the end. Even if I'm wrong, you fight it. with
Exactly.
Me.
And if
Okay.
you die on your own. But
Da.
I still support
Hey,
you.
hey,
You know?
wait. That, bro, like this is too extreme to me, for me. Like I don't know if I want to die, but
But
I think we can figure something out to stay alive or just like stay out of trouble after this like,
Oh, for
kind of
sure.
situation, you know.
I mean,
but I understand what you're saying. You
I
know?
agree. I mean, I think like you say, when you say having each other's back is usually like in any situations.
Mhm.
By having each other's back, it's not just about like getting violent things like that, but sometimes being the voice of reason,
Mhm.
which means being like, hey, this is not worth it. For example, like today I went to a football match,
Mhm.
and one of my friends got hit really hard,
Yeah.
and I know him for years, and he was in his right to go fight
Yeah.
the guy because he almost had a concussion,
Oh
but
shit.
I was able to be that voice that said, no, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we are smarter people. So it's being
Yeah.
able to speak to some sense into your, because not all the time we have senses. Sometimes
Mhm.
we make decisions based off emotion. So being able to be accountable to one another as well. Be like, hey,
Obviously.
I was wrong.
Obviously. So, but I'm gonna talk about like a little situation as well right now.
Let's break it down.
We're talking about having a bro's back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I have to ask you this:
Yeah.
am I your bro?
Uh,
Hey, it's a simple question, yes or no? Am I your bro?
Have you ever called me when you needed me and I didn't answer?
No.
Okay.
So you're my bro.
Exactly.
Let's say it. Famara, I'm your bro.
You my bro. Ski.
Thank you. So if I got bite
Yeah. By who?
from a snake
Yeah.
on my dick,
Yeah.
will you suck the poison out?
I will try to make some phone calls to find someone.
No, bro. There's nobody. Hey, there's nobody. We're in the desert. Okay.
if-
I got bite from a snake. A really dangerous man. I got 45 minutes,
Sure.
and there is nothing around until like maybe 1 hour.
I will be
Okay.
Like, I hope you.
So
pray.
would you
I
suck
hope-
the poison to save my life?
I will. Be
Ellie.
honest with you.
Hey,
I
hey.
will-
It's a simple question. Yes or
I
no?
will pray for you. I hope you make it to heaven, and I will cry at your funeral. That's all I can say.
I hope you're gonna pay for it though, because I
I
will be
will
not
pay
able
for
to
it,
see,
yes.
bro.
I will pay for the funeral.
If
That's
I
a
have-
good brother, I
if-
got your back.
If
Okay,
I,
so-
hey,
I
bro,
got you.
bro, I'm gonna watch from like above. So if I'm not agree about
You don't
something
even
and I
come
see
back,
that
yeah.
I'm gonna even come back, wake up, say bitch, and go back to that. Go back on the other side.
I'll pay for the funeral. I'll pay for
Okay.
the funeral, yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
'Cause I'll make sure. First of all, or I take the bite for you. Like I'll make sure I get bit.
I mean, that's too like, bro. You can't transfer a steak bite.
No, but if I see a snake, then I'll step in front of it so you don't get some. So I'll make sure I protect you. I got your back, but I got my rules as well. I'm my unwritten rules.
Bro, what you're saying is not going anywhere. I'm gonna keep that in mind, okay?
Yeah.
If I see a fucking snake, bro, I'm gonna push you on it.
No worries.
Okay.
I deal with it.
Fair enough. Second rule. What is the second rule of the bro code?
And that's something like before we address it, I'm having serious issues I'm dealing with right now because people don't understand this rule.
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple. It's very basic, but you just can't do it. And that's being a good wingman.
Hey,
This is
no, but it's not for everybody. Not every bros can be a wingman though.
all. I mean, then you might not my boy then, because at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta take one for the team. Like at the end of the day, like what is the purpose? Like, not everybody can win, but if one of us can win, it's supposed to be a win for the both of us.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, like, and I'm dealing with this issue even yesterday. Like, I got into this situation where I was with someone. I'm not gonna say his name, but it was confused about what he wanted to do. So I was just like, I'm following your lead, but you're not even leading. So I'm like, if I do something, then you get mad. And so it's like,
So you're talking about like there is a girl in
yeah.
between.
So those two, we were having like a lovely evening with
Yeah,
some good company.
Yeah.
And one of the gentlemen was trying to get it. Was interested by both of the ladies that we were with. So I'm just like, unless you have two of those, there's you're gonna have to make a decision and let us know what the truth is. So at the end of the day, right now, it's really about making a decision. So I was talking to one of the ladies. She was interested.
Yep.
The other one was interested as well. But I was like, I'm not. It was so confusing that I had to step back and let him deal with his misery.
Mm-hmm.
Because he doesn't understand, like, hey, communication. Like, if you let me know from in advance, I'll be like, okay, I'm stepping back.
Yeah.
But if you're not speaking, I cannot support you because I don't know what you're trying to do. Like me, I'm just a backup. I'm not here to take over or shine over you. But if I don't know what you don't, then I cannot help you.
Okay, but now let's talk about another situation. If it's a 2-2, there is two girls, and you're with your bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
obviously you're single.
Yeah.
We're talking about single person only.
Only.
All right, but there is another question I want to ask. But
Yes,
anyways,
yeah.
so
I know where you go with this one.
one girl out of two
Yeah.
is your type.
Okay.
The other girl is not your type at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a good feeling good alchemy between you and this girl. Okay,
That is not my type.
you
or
go
that is my
no,
type?
that is your type. So
Okay,
you
okay.
go talk to her,
Yeah.
good feeling and all, and then her friend, and we know that kind of friends
Yeah, we
came
can-
between you and say, oh, I need to take my friend back, we need to go to the toilet, or we need to take a drink, or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
just to put her friend out of that situation
Of
because
course.
she think that her friend is in danger, or maybe you're trying to annoy her.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, what is the role of your wingman at that moment?
Like-
Because the other girl as well is not his type at all. Okay, so what
Yeah,
is
different.
his job right now?
Still be a good wingman. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm not saying, like, because you never know. That doesn't mean because you're talking to a girl right now, that means you're going to go and have, take her home or whatever. That means that could be the start of building of something big. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. But
So-
that's your point of view.
So that's my point of view. But I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, listen, if I need some help, like, it's like you playing sports. Like, everybody has to play that position. So if I'm in attack and then you're supposed to play defense, then have my back. Like, make sure, like, hey, just, I'm not saying be a friend or whatever. Just make sure I can get get going quite well and get acquainted, and you just get some details. But have my back. Like, it starts.
But so basically, the role of the other bro is
You
to
gotta
take.
have my back. Like, you gotta take one for the team.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's what it take one for the team. Like, I would just like if you tell me, like, bro, what's going on, I'm like, yeah, I'll take one for the team. But that doesn't mean I'm going all the way.
Mhm.
But I'll make sure that I'll let you do what you have to do and not have anyone disturb that.
But
'Cause-
then if he said no, he said, bro, I can't.
That's the
do
case
it."
all the time, which is what I'm having problem with. Like, with
But
most
so that's
people.
not your bro then.
That's not my bro. No, that's not my bro. You're just a friend now. You just got a basic friend. Like, your status went down.
You're a
because-
basic friend.
Not even basic. Yeah. You not even. I wouldn't say even a friend. Or like an acquaintance, someone I know. Like, because at least it's just logical that if you see someone having a good time,
Mhm.
whether it's your friend or not, and you see some, and ladies like to do that a lot, which is when they see their friends having fun and they're not having fun. Especially because they like this, they don't like when their friends that are
Yeah.
sometimes better looking have more attention than
Mhm.
them. Like, they get jealous.
Yeah.
And as a man, like, we know that we have a bit of experience to know that they get jealous when they see some of their friend being more looked over and this and that. So if you're my boy and you see something's going on, you're supposed to, like, first of all, you should be focusing not on what's going on, but what's going on around it
Mhm.
that can stop, because you know what's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time before it happens.
Yeah,
So-
true. But so that brought. I'm gonna bring another question. Does someone that is in a relationship is allowed to have a wingman? Because wingman is not only to catch girls
No,
or boys,
No,
women.
no, yeah.
But does someone in a relationship is allowed to have a wingman?
What do you mean by having a woman? Because in anything you're supposed to have a woman. Like, if
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it depends on the situation, so I don't want to be get myself in trouble over here. But depending on the situation, I gotta make sure that if I'm out with my boys, he has my back. So whether we playing basketball or whether we like just going shopping or anything happens, for example, like, or maybe whatever the situation is, you have my back. Now, if you're in a relationship and you're trying to cheat on your girl, that's a different story.
No, I'm not talking about cheating at all. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm
Yeah.
saying that you're in a relationship and then a girl's come to talk to that guy that is in a relationship. So the role to me of a wingman is
this is
to avoid any. I'm not gonna say interaction between those two, but just to make sure that his bro is not getting in trouble.
But, you
even
know-
if he's a grown ass man, he can.
but at the
manage
end of the
his
day,
self, you know?
everything is a choice. So let's use the situation. If you're in a relationship and girls come talk to you, you have a choice. So whatever you decide to do, like, sometimes you might forget. So that's why what the wingman would say, hey, bro, you know what you're doing. Just careful, don't I'm not gonna tell you what you do. You're old enough, you're mature, but just
But does the role of a wingman stop here? Just saying like, Don't do
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
it.
Don't do that shit.
That's it. Because at the end of the day, like you're not gonna fight your friend.
I'm
for
not
his
saying
decision.
fight. I'm not saying fight, but like try to get him out of this situation because.
But what if he wants to be in a situation? So you
But
gotta
what
get
is
him
it?
out.
Not, it doesn't control himself because everybody loves to
I know. We are
be
weak.
attractive.
I
Even if you're in a relationship, you love to look good. You love to dress good.
know.
You like when people looking at you and give you compliments.
I know.
So this
You might-
bring and adding some other
it's
with
just exposing-
by adding some other stuff like
Yeah, you might get tempted. I get
not
it.
even tempted, but put yourself in a weird situation because maybe it's not even what you want. Maybe he just wanted to have eye contact and just like be attractive, but he didn't want to
anything
interact with that
yeah,
person
yeah,
and all. And then that person came because she saw some
Then you
signs.
suppose like if that's the case, then you let your homeboy know you like so we have like that non. I can look at you and know that you're in uncomfortable situations like without having to say a word. Like I know my people. Like if I'm around you and you look at me like your face is just like I'm like okay I got you.
Like help me.
Yeah, like you don't have to say it. Like your look would just signal me like yo you need my backup. So
But this happened to me yesterday though. Yesterday I was talking
I was in
to
the toilet, so I didn't see. I
next subject. No, no like we were in a bar and we were dancing, drinking and all. And that woman that was not my type at all
yeah.
started to grab me by the arm and saying like, "Oh, come dance with me." And I was like, "No, I don't want, you know."
Oh,
And me, it's like a really weird situation because it's not like I can't say no, but I have like difficulties to say to
Rejected.
someone to literally fuck off, you know.
Yeah. Ooh.
I have a difficulty to
Yes.
express myself like that. So I was like, you know, I can't, blah, blah. And those motherfuckers like just push me to that girl. I was like, go dance, that's okay. I was like, no. And then she was dancing and I was not dancing at all. And I was like, I need to just to leave. And I just like erased myself from this situation. I was just like going backwards, you know. But you have different kind of wingmen, but it's a sport, to be fair. It is a sport.
It is.
Okay, let's go. Third rule.
Ooh, this
And after we're gonna talk about
the
unwritten
okay.
ones.
Okay, this one, I have. I'm sure we're gonna have a problem with this one, but I got it. It's part of the bro code. Is don't ever date your friend's ex.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, like it's like I've never done it, and I never plan on doing it in my life. I don't even want like even if like I get offered any kind of incentive to do it, I would never ever consider even looking at my friend's ex-girlfriend.
But then, when this rule, because this rule have been broken
Every day, morning,
many times. So when it is allowed to
It's never allowed
break
to,
that
man.
rule.
This to me, I feel like this is how I feel like about this rule. Like I'm like, if you can go and try even to speak to someone that you know has been involved with someone your bro. First of all, you're not being a good wingman, and you don't not having your brother's back because you don't know the history that those people have. So if you feel comfortable enough to say, hey. That means when you guys were together, that guy was probably looking at your girl and be like, "Hey, I hope and pray that that you guys stop so I can get my chance too." So first of all, your intentions are wrong from the start.
So it was not your bro since
Yep.
the start.
Exactly. So if you're not my bro from the start, I don't even want to know what you're capable of doing. Because if you can go because out of the entirety of women that there is around the world, the only one you want is the one that I've been with. That says a lot about you and about your character, which means I don't want to be around you at all.
And I am totally agree.
At all.
I'm not talking about personal experience, obviously.
Oh,
like
yeah,
no,
right,
no,
yeah.
no, not at all. But to me, it's like
No.
it's a rule that
It's
should
a
be applied
no.
for everyone.
I'm telling
You can't break that rule to me, to
I
be
respect
honest.
yourself. But
Or at least
people don't believe and one thing I've learned in life is people don't believe in the same things. Like don't have characters. So sometimes like I can't blame them for being humans in the way they are, and some like I said, some of them are rules and believe in those rules and then they live by those rules. Some don't, and at the end of the day, like you cannot blame them. Those people, like you just be like, at least I know who you really are, and I don't want to associate with you or be around you because you show me your true colors. and I'd rather see that than to have someone that I don't know that's like that around me, and then find out in another situation that's the type of person. Because I know for a fact, like, there's a lot of men here, for not even women that have been associated, but for women in general, that will betray you, that will do things dirty to you. So it's like, if I know that about you, then I don't want to be around you. Like, I don't even want to, like, because when I know that when I'm around you, I'm about to bring some value to your life. So if I'm bringing value to someone that's just trying to take advantage of the fact maybe that I know a lot of people, or maybe the fact that I'm comfortable with myself, that I can speak to anyone freely and use that to get something, I don't want that around you.
I'm agree. And but does this situation happen to you when you thought someone was bro and you realized that that person was not at all?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Like in my last two relationships, not the most recent, the one before that. I don't want to give details or whatever, but
say some names.
I'm not dropping names.
Be messy a bit.
But
spill the tea.
So we broke up, and 48 hours later, I go to a friend's house and I meet her with one of my homeboys, a really close friend. And as I'm speaking to you right now, it's been 3 years since it's over. They married and they got a kid. So yeah. So
well,
so
can I say that at least it was not for nothing?
no, it wasn't for nothing. Like, at the end of the day, like,
they went all the way.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like 1-2 time
And you
thing
know
just
funny?
to.
You know what's funny is I haven't seen them in years, right? And last week I was walking down the street and I saw him.
They're still here.
No, he came to visit some friends that he had here.
Okay.
And he saw me, like, he was uncomfortable, and I was like, no, bro, listen, you happy, you married, you living your life. Like, I've moved on. Like, my life hasn't stopped because whatever you did, if your conscience is clear and you're happy with yourself and you live in your life, bro, I'm happy for you. I wish you guys nothing but success. I'm an adult at the end of the day. If I could get her, I could get another one.
That's a really mature, like.
But like I said,
behaviors.
if it was 2 years ago and I saw him, I would probably chase his ass with
Yeah.
back. But now that I've matured, properly.
And as a bro, I will have helped you.
For sure.
You see?
Anytime, man. I can trust you on that. Like, I take your word. So at the end of the day, it's all about knowing your values and respecting yourself and knowing what you can and cannot do. Because at the end of the day, some people, especially men, they have no confidence in themselves. So they try to do the easy thing, which is to go after someone that they know has been with someone, thinking that they can fit the shoes, your shoes. But one thing I tell, it's not out of arrogance. I'm really humble about this. But if you're trying to replace me, it's gonna be hard.
That's not arrogant at all.
It's gonna be hard because
Well, self-confidence.
it's
I'm with it.
because I know what value I bring into people's life. I'm the type of person I always want to bring more than just the average person.
Okay. And okay, we're gonna still talk about bros and talk about situation. And I always like to bring situations. Okay, and I love to ask questions to my bros, anyways. Okay, and if I kill someone,
Yeah, I got you. We'll go bury it. I know where to bury it. If you want acid, we can burn the body. Whatever you need, I got you.
that's all I want. That's all I wanted to hear, anyways.
Okay,
Like,
it's not even a question. Like, we're gonna go bury it.
I'm not gonna kill anyone though, like, because I know this
But
is
just
filmed.
know,
I'm not gonna kill anyone.
if you
Okay,
mess with-
I'm
if
really
you
a
mess with us,
peaceful person.
Just
But
know,
if I need to kill someone,
I got his back.
you got my back.
Anytime.
That's all I wanted to say.
That's it.
Okay, that's perfect. Next rule.
Yes, that's that's an underrated rule, but it's very important. We need to honor the men's room rules. Can you break that down to us? What that means?
So the men room rules is if I go to pee with you,
Yes, sir.
okay,
Which is weird about it. If it happens, we're not judging, but
bro, we need enough space to do what we have to do.
exactly.
Okay, I don't want to receive anything on me, on my hand, out from you. Okay,
In
we
the
need that
toilet.
the room,
Yes.
Okay? So make some space. We can talk.
Yeah.
There is no risk. Don't look down.
But
Don't look down on me. That's it. Don't look what is there. Okay, that is none of your business.
exactly.
Okay, you don't have to look at this. Okay.
Man, that's that's when the
I don't want to
expression.
compare anything.
Exactly.
I don't want to measure anything.
Eh.
My size is my size. Your size is your size. I don't judge if you are circumcised or not. I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that. You're my bro. You should avoid some information.
The best expression for that is mind your own business. Like,
That's it.
exactly. You're not here to. I'm not here to. I don't like socializing in the toilet. Example: yesterday we went to the
Oh, you
the
don't
Edison.
like to socialize in the toilet? Well, you're in Ireland.
I don't like I literally, if you speak to me in the
That's what
toilet,
they
I
do
look
here,
at you
bro.
like.
I never had
I'm
that
like,
many
ooh.
conversations, but in the toilet.
No, I don't do it. Like yesterday, I walked in the toilet. Literally, 7 or 8 guys were just chatting in the toilet with the smell and everything. I'm like, how you get comfortable speaking in the around, people that do their, I don't know what's going through your head. So I just did my thing and walked out. They looked at me like, this guy's not gonna talk to us. I'm like, no, there's a bar for that. That's why a bar is a place where you're supposed to socialize. Respect the man rules, which means you go, you do what you gotta do, and you get the hell out.
That's so funny. It's like basically like at the gym, The gym is good for your physique, for your mental health, and everything. Okay?
Yes.
But I have to say that the gym is one of those places that you want to live fast. You
Oh,
do what you
yeah.
have to do.
Exactly.
Don't stay on your phone. Don't talk to too many people. Do push. Do what you have to do.
And get out.
Toilet is the same.
Exactly.
Do what you have to do
And get out.
and get out. That's it. Go see your friends and go have some nice
Right.
conversation, nice drinks.
If to see your friend, you have to be in the toilet. I question your friendship. First of all, let's just go there. Like, I question your friendship. Number 2, and if you're comfortable around the smell of urine, I even question you. Because at the end of the day, there's a public space specially for that, where you can have not only just your boys, but other companies as well. To some of us gentlemen that like seeing beautiful ladies as well, and you can still be with your boys and music.
And especially I don't know if you notice, guys, but we are French.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we have an accent.
Yeah, I don't. I have American
And
accent.
as
I sound like Denzel Washington or Will Smith, whichever you like to hear. Like, I can do both. So
I'm not sure.
I'm
about
just
that
a little
information,
bracket.
but
Yeah,
I support you. Yeah, that's it.
yeah, exactly. So
They're related.
not really, but I think it's from Congo as well. I'll have to check.
I have to say that with you and Congolese people, for you all black men are from Congo, chill, guys.
I mean, Mike Tyson is from Congo.
Who said that?
He said it himself
How do you know that?
because he's my bro.
Mike Tyson is bro. Sure.
Yeah, he's from Congo.
I will look it up.
Okay.
Can we look it
All right, you heard it here. Double check it. We have some guests up in here. Why not
Can
just
you
there?
check if Mike
Why not
Tyson
just-
is from Congo?
Let's not-
Because,
why-
Information for me is like.
Por favor, please help us.
You speak Spanish now?
Un poquito. Un poco.
But there is a lot of stuff that I don't know from you.
Man, but you my bro, right?
Yeah, but I know. His ancestors. His ancestors is from Congo?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson?
Yes, sir. Is he?
My bad.
Yeah. Thank you.
My bad.
I
Barack Obama is
forgive
from
you.
Guinea.
I forgive.
Barack Obama is from Guinea.
That's good. Is it true? Can you double check?
Nah, they don't say this, bro. Like, they don't have this. Only family
Sorry.
have this information.
Only family.
Yeah, we're related. Yeah, me and him were like this.
Okay. That's gang. Okay, that's the blood.
So, what was I saying? Yeah, and as a French guy, we love perfume, fragrance.
Yes,
know?
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
obviously, I don't want to mess that up when I go to the toilet or when go to like a humid place.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
So I spend less time there. I go do my stuff and just leave. You know.
And then that's what it's supposed to be like. That's what it's designed for. Not to spend a lot of
The
time there.
room rule, guys. Note it. Room
Yeah,
rule.
like, come on, like-
enough space to do what you have to do.
Yeah,
And that works for everything. Man.
Absolutely.
Even at work.
Yes.
Okay, I'm working. Hey, leave me some room.
I'm
I don't
telling
want
you.
you behind my back and just like looking at my screen or my phone or something like that. You know.
you know.
Even for girlfriends, I'm on my phone. Don't look down on my phone, please. Okay, that's my.
How
personal
many
space.
time I caught
This is.
I caught some people
This
looking
is
at
my
it.
personal space. You know?
Exactly.
That's the only way for me to escape sometimes.
And that goes for you over there, yeah.
No.
Yeah, public space.
I didn't say any name.
I
but-
did. I'm his brother. I got his back. I got his back. And you like it or not, it's the truth.
And another, no, don't put your finger like that, please. Like, don't do that. Like, it's not because people can't see you. We can see you.
And we can tell who you are. Like, don't play with us. Like, we'll tell your identity right now.
Next rule.
Yes, sir.
Next rule. I had one.
Woo.
Which one? I was thinking about a rule.
Which one am I gonna go for? There's a lot of them. Like, let me see.
Oh, hyping your bro.
Yes, sir.
It's really important for your confidence.
Yes.
It's really important.
Absolutely.
Happy
Mental
bro,
health as
even,
well. Even for your mental health, like
even for your mental health. Like
Aye.
if you look good, you need someone to tell you that you look good.
for sure.
If you have a girlfriend, fair enough. A girlfriend can. Does a girlfriend can be your bro?
If you marry, yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Let me tell you why I
I'm not
say
gonna
this.
anything.
Let me tell you why I say this. That's my. Like, I'm gonna break it down to you.
She
I'm
was like,
yeah. I'm gonna break down the play. Why I'm saying this? Why I say this? Because I believe if you're married, which means it's a commitment, depending on your personal like beliefs. I believe in the as marriage as a symbol of unity for a long period of time. So if I have no choice to deal with you because I honored you in front of your parents, in front of my family, and in front of where I'm not gonna say the term, but if you believe in higher power, if I honor you, then that means like regardless of the situation, if anything happens, I know it's gonna be just me and you. You know, for example, I have one of my brothers. He's married now, and we were having a conversation about certain things, and he said to me, "Ellie, as much as I appreciate you, if I have to make a choice, my commitment is gonna be to my wife and to my son." Which is absolutely normal because at the end of the day, those people are gonna be here forever. I could die. We can have an argument. We can separate, but that's his bloodline, and that's the one that gave him a bloodline. So it's for me like if there's once again, I'm not saying everybody is the same, but if there's not a certain type of commitment, I cannot see you as a bro because I believe like there's a way you can leave, you know. But if you're in a marriage, you can still leave. But it's a stronger commitment than I believe it.
that's a fair point. But now,
Yeah.
we're talking about marriage. But for your girlfriend, who comes first? Your bro or your girlfriend?
Oh.
Are you allowed to make a choice?
It's complicated. It's a very complicated.
Let's say both person,
Yeah.
both need you at the same time, same day.
Depends
They
for what.
need you.
Depends for what.
It's important to them.
Okay, then
They need you.
I'll disappear for the both, so I don't have to choose.
No jealousy.
I'm like no jealous. No, I just don't.
Nothing jealous.
I'm busy,
Okay.
guys. Figured it out, you know. And if someone died, then no, I'm just playing. No, to be honest, it depends on the situation. But like I said, for me, like it's tricky because people would say, "Oh no, you have to pick your girlfriend and this and that." I'm like, yeah, of course I can pick my girlfriend. But what if I pick her and then she leaves me?
And the bro cannot leave you.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Because if I've been with you for
Bro is
15
a
years.
bro.
You see me sick. You see me happy. You by over a certain amount of, you probably met my parents. So you like when you come
That's the
home,
thing. A bro.
you come to the house like I know some people that can go to my house and they get treated better than I get treated.
Exactly, because your parents like consider
They're
them
like,
as,
they
a part
because
of
they're
the
like
family
yeah because they're
straight
like
away. And a girlfriend,
I'm
it
like-
takes time for her to
yeah like at least in my family, my mom, you're not married. You're a human being, but you're not my daughter-in-law. So I will respect you.
Went to my mom, to be fair, and I'm glad I didn't.
Well,
if I have to look it back, the background story is I'm
Yeah.
glad I didn't. And bro, when we broke up, my mom was like, "See, I told you."
yeah,
I was like, "Oh, mom."
yeah.
That's not because she was white. I think maybe she have like something in the cabeza, bet.
Yeah, you know, it's a different stuff. Even me, like, but the one that I introduced got married to my friend and got a kid, and so
And your mom was working on. I told you.
yeah, absolutely.
I know someone that I can introduce
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
She's
So
a nice girl. Okay.
I'm sure you're gonna enjoy
Fly
it.
her out here, friends. Just meet her. Just
Yeah.
talk to her.
Absolutely, yeah. So
That's what my mom do.
Yeah.
I know someone. She's
exactly,
nice.
like
She's really
she's from a good family, you know.
family, bro, and she can give you a lot of kids.
Absolutely, like so we both knows that at the end of the day, like depending on the type of commitment, but depending on the seriousness of the situation, which way you're gonna go. But at the end of the day, like yeah, for me it's about what's the most important, you know. What's the situation that's the most urgent and requires my attention that I would prioritize first. It's not the
that was
person.
enough. You need to take your plan B.
Fuck you.
Okay. We're gonna create it in
Let's get we're gonna cut your voice out there for sure. And we're gonna tag your ass in there too.
Okay, fair enough. Me, yeah, it's a
What
it's
is
a
it for
tricky-
you? Like, yeah.
It's a tricky choice because yeah, like I don't want to choose anyways, you know. Because like when I'm talking about choosing, is like if my bro is fighting with my girlfriend, if I have a girlfriend,
Yeah.
they're fighting. I'm not gonna take sides. I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, you
try
gone.
to be like Switzerland in the middle.
It's to be honest, I believe that whenever there's conflict, it's good to be neutral. But if the conflict gets to a point that there's no moving towards a solution, then you have to let them know that, listen, I'd rather even cut both of you off and leave in peace. Because at the end of the day, no, like you could try to fix it, but if there's no point, it's not moving in the right direction. Like like at the end of the day, if you're not in peace, and those people don't understand that, listen, I'm not. They are bringing stress while life is already stressful. You have a choice. Like, as much as I love you, but if you bring me stress, that's the stress I can choose to deal with or not. And I'll be like, hey, respectfully, I gave you the opportunity to fix it. If you really cared about me, you would have found at least some common ground to say, hey, listen, we cannot be best friends, but we can make it work for you. If you're not mature enough to do that, then I don't want you around me.
And what is the good point though? But what is the weirdest thing that happened to you and a bro? Like a story, funny story, or not funny, but something memorable. You know, something that happened to you.
Bro, and his girl.
No, just you and your bro.
Me and
like,
bro.
A story, like just tell a story to.
Oh yeah, but I have a lot. Like when I came to Ireland, I instead of living here in Cork first, I was living in Dublin, right? And one of my guy, like he was from Cameroon, I was from Congo, we were French guys, first time being in Ireland, we were working in the same company, and I came in the company, and it was you know how a company do here, they do normal training first, and then and then him, when he came in, instead of focusing on the training, he was just focusing on the girls. Like he was just like, hey, like, where the pretty honeys at? I'm like, hey, bro, I don't know what's going on with your life, but this is business. Like, you cannot be talking to girls or things like that. So for me, I was like always professional. Came in, did my work, and then that was the first time I discovered the Irish culture of teams night out and going out, and I didn't know that you can go out with your colleagues and have a drink or whatever. So a few times we had a chance to go out with the team, and it was a big company. It was a lot of different languages. So, when alcohol gets involved, people change. A lot of people were away from family. A lot of ladies were looking good, but I was never the type of person to put like business and pleasure together. So I always rejected it because I was just like, it's messy. Like as long as everything is good, And one of my homeboys, actually, one of the girls was liking me, and I was always like, keeping it friendly, but I never crossed the path. So we went to one day when I moved into Cork. It was his birthday, so he invited me to go to Dublin. I was no longer in the company. Okay. I was single, so and it was like, free? Yeah, I'm free. It's not business anymore. So I'm like, if she's still interested like it was before, this time is gonna be a different answer, So I went and we saw each other, and the vibe was still there, the energy was matching, but I didn't know that my friend was talking to her while I wasn't there, and actually, bad mouthing me, talking bad about me to get a chance with her, which is something I would never do. So, and it had the reverse effect. Like the more he was talking bad, the more she wanted me, because she knew that I had such a high standard for myself that I would never talk bad about her. Yeah. So I ended up getting in with the lady. We did what we had to do. We even started dating a little bit, but things didn't work out. And then before I know it, my friends just stopped talking to me. But I'm talking about the guy that I would talk to every day. Every day, yeah. And I'm like, okay, you're probably jealous because I did, but it's not like every time I go out, I don't introduce you to people. Every time I go out, I will introduce you to women. I don't know how many women I've introduced you to. Yeah. And you weren't able to be a gentleman enough to be able to respect them, so they didn't want to no longer be associated with you. I can play my part, which is to help you out. But at the end of the day, if there's no connection, I cannot force that. So he ended up just, we were three of us, two Cameroon and me. Still to this day, the other one and I, we're still in touch. Yeah. But the other guy, literally, he's still mad at me for a girl that I've been with that was at least 5 years ago. And I was like, and I called him one day. I said, hey, bro, do you realize that in the meantime, I could have died or something could have happened to you, and you still mad at me for something that's in the past.
Yeah, some bullshit.
Like, is it really worth it to still be mad at me for something that happened like over 5 or 6 years ago?
Mhm.
Because I could have been arrogant and tell him, bro, I'm comfortable around anybody. Like, I don't need to impress. I don't need to show off or pretend to be something that I'm not. And that usually works for me by being myself. And I always told people, like, don't try to force women are not an idiot. Like, if they feel you, they'll let you know. If they don't, they don't. But that's life. Like, your life doesn't stop because you get rejected. But some men cannot take that, you know, and they break the bro code because they are willing to lose someone that will literally ride or die for them because, like, of something that's...
Can you call that a lack of confidence then?
Absolutely. Because if you're not, like, confidence is something that, like, you don't have to say it, but you can see it by the way you behave.
Yeah.
So I can tell a man is confident by the way he behave. But there's also arrogance as well, which is another level. Yeah. But confidence is someone that's humble enough to know that he can get anything he wants if he works hard and put in the work necessary.
Yeah.
And accepts rejection as well. You know, it's part of it. Like, just because you're confident, that doesn't mean everybody's gonna accept that or everybody's gonna see it. So, believe me, first of all, I'm not gonna go see.
Let's go to Cuba.
Hell no, hell no.
That's a joke.
Yeah, because I'm feeling some pressure right now.
Yeah.
Like someone's looking at me. Like, so
I don't know, man.
so I'm gonna focus on another objective. But yeah, it's but once again, like I have a question now. Why do certain people that you may know for years stop misbehaving when it involves women?
That's a really good question. And
As men, why?
I'm not sure I have the correct answer to it, but I think you mean when they're in relationship or
no, I'm talking like, for example, like it's a situation we dealt with quite regularly. Like, I can go out with you, like, and we've done it. Like, we've gone out with no intentions of looking for girls and nothing.
Just a bro night.
Bros night. Like, we've done it. That's the night where we got in trouble from that 2 dude that was saying the N word every day. Like, we went out. Like, we didn't say, okay, we're gonna go to this place and then goose and looks and go. We went out, had some fun, and we were okay going home and, you know, without having no numbers or Instagrams or
just having fun.
Yeah.
And go home.
But I know some men that cannot do that, bro. Like, they always have to either speak to a lady or get a number or to feel like the night that they had was valuable. And I think that should be in the bro code as well, man. Having fun with your boys shouldn't be involved in women.
Boys' night have to be a boys' night.
Because at the end of the day, like, this is the chance you have to be with your boys. You never know if you're gonna get that ever again.
Yeah. I agree. But so, as I said, I don't know if I have like the correct answer to it, but we are all different, and there is some boys or even girls. They live to attract.
Yeah.
They live for it. It's like a part of them, you know. So you either accept them or not, you know. But you know that if you go out with that person. So
yes.
What I was saying is, I don't know if I have like the right answer to it. But as I said, like, some people are like that. So it's either you accept them or not. But you already know that when you're gonna go out with that person,
you can't trust
that person gonna lose focus quick
because
there will be females and attractive women around, you know. So if you know that already, that's okay. But it's not good if it came at a point where it's annoying to go out with that person.
Yes.
Because it's focusing on the wrong thing at the wrong moment.
Yeah, or even if you go out and just decide, for example, to go bowling just between your boys, like that, you see that person attitudes, and that's why people don't, like, for me, and that's just my opinion, especially to men. Like, I've had more women approach me when they see that I enjoy myself, like when I just live my life, than when I try to force myself and trying to speak to them or trying to, like, sometimes I just go and I don't even care. It's usually they're like, this guy is weird, like, every man is looking at me, like, but he's not, like, because I'm not here for that. Like, that's not gonna change my life if you speak to me or if you don't. Regardless of it, I'm gonna have a good time.
Exactly, but that's as well your job as a bro to tell him, say, bro, listen, I really enjoy your company. It's always good, a good mood when we are like hanging out together. But you need to stop that bullshit, please. But okay, the problem, you're with your bros, you focus on your bros.
But some people don't understand it because, like I said, I don't know if it's just because of their sexual desires or they have a high sex drive or whatever that the reason is.
But some people cannot accept that because I have an example. Like literally yesterday, like I was with one of your friends that you introduced me, and we were dancing. And the thing is, we just literally move like 10 centimeters just to dance because there was more space. And I said to them, come join us because there's more space. He thought I was trying to get with the girl and trying to, block her from talking to him while I was just moving around just so we can get more space to be more comfortable. So it's like, in my head, I'm like, and I saw his body language change because every time, like, you be looking, like, every time you didn't see me, like, you didn't see her, your friend. You was
looking for
And then one time, like, we went outside, like, because she was like, I need to go outside, come with me. Like, okay, right, you go outside. And I was just seeing him, like, I'm like, bro, like, first of all, that's not your lady. Number two, you're looking weird because at the end of the day, like, you're making a person uncomfortable. Yeah. I'm enjoying myself with no intentions in my mind. Whatever happens. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that everywhere I go, whatever I do, I enjoy myself because I don't know if I get a chance to do it again. That's how I approach life as a man. I'm like, yo, I get a chance to be with my people today. It's a pleasure, and I make the most out of it because I can't take that for granted. Maybe what if I walk out that door and I die? Like, I don't know. So for me, and that's why bros is creating memories that will last forever. Hopefully to the point until we get children and then we can pass them to them. Like, hey, that's my boy.
Yeah, that's a goal for the bros.
Exactly, is
end up together
to have your sons be bros too, and your son great.
I'm just hoping that I'm gonna die after you, but if you die after me, it's okay. But I hope that I'm gonna live after you. And you'll be sorted because I'll take care of everything.
And that's supposed to be my brother. He wants me to die.
I'm just saying that if you die before me, I'll be comfortable with it.
But anyway, that's my vision. As bros, we have codes and then we have 2 rules that we have to go by. Because if you don't have rules, then what's the point of, like, it's like we live in a jungle and anything is possible. Like, you can literally, if you don't have limits and things that are put in place that establish respect, then what's the point of being together?
Plan B, bro. Like, come on,
I agree.
Take it.
Yeah, just
take it. One kid.
So for me it's very important that to have the bro code because this is a foundation that builds and that allows us to go through time and to every time that we can go through, but regardless of what the situation is. And there's also another rule, which is being able to address situation as adults, which means if there's a misunderstanding or whatever, to be able to put the emotions to the side, sit down. If we have to slap each other around, let's slap each other around, but then afterwards still be bros. And then be mature enough to say, hey, I didn't agree with what you did, but you're still my brother and I still care about you, and let's see how we can fix it so we can make better and not let anything come in between all those years and all those time we had together.
And I agree. Bro, don't fuck with the hoes.
Nope.
Sorry.
So part of the code is, at the end of the day, my final message is respect the bro code, and if you have anything that you have to say to someone that's your bro, say it. Find peace in being who you really are and enjoy yourself because life is short.
Exactly. And as well, if I have to add something, know your bros.
Yeah.
Like, know everything. Check on them as well.
For sure.
In case, like as you said, like we're not gonna be here forever, and you don't know what tomorrow is made of. So
absolutely.
Check on your bros. Check on your bros.
Yeah.
Send a little text, even if it's been like a couple months you didn't talk to him or her. Can be a girl now.
Yeah, they want to be bros too. So
check on them.
Instead of being sisters, they want to be bros too. So which is fine. We whatever works for you.
Exactly. We can call this a wrap.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
So, my brother, another one.
Glad to call you bro.
For sure.
And until next episode, coming soon.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk about this next episode. See you guys and share it. We are on all platforms. Spotify,
share,
Apple
like,
Music,
and comment.
TikTok, Instagram.
Let's get
in
it.
your house, whatever. Share and
see you soon, guys.